The government says efforts to return a Tamil family to the central Queensland town of Billawheeler are progressing. The Maragapan family has spent 4 years in immigration detention, and Labor promised they would be able to go back to Billawheeler if they won the election. Treasurer and Interim Home Affairs Minister Jim Chalmers says he's waiting to speak to Prime Minister Anthony Albanese to return home from Japan. He says he's been a long-time supporter of them being allowed to return to the town of Billawheeler.
It warms the heart to see the way that that town of Billawheeler has gotten around this beautiful family and campaigned long and hard for this family to be returned to their home in Billawheeler, where they're making such a terrific contribution to the local community. So I have made some progress on this.
Australia's Technical Advisory Group on Immunisation has expanded its eligibility guidelines for a fourth COVID booster shot. It includes people with existing health conditions and disabilities. The Interim Health Minister is encouraging anyone who falls into one of those categories to seek further treatment.
The extension of the winter dose is about protecting people from severe disease from COVID, that the evidence in terms of protecting people from infection or from being infected as like a healthy person isn't there at this point in time, but it remains under review. So their clear advice is that the fourth dose extension is for those people who would be most susceptible and most vulnerable to severe disease from contracting COVID.
The new guidelines expand on the advice provided by ATAGI in March and includes an additional 1.5 million vulnerable people. Previously flagged categories included people aged 65 years and above, residents of aged care or disability facilities, the immunocompromised and Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders over the age of 50. Coming up on Newsnight, passengers at Melbourne Airport left in the dark following a power outage on Wednesday night.
Sky News will be back after this short break.